Santa Claus just came and he's leaving. He's not with his reindeer, he's in a Dodge truck. That's Kenny. Kenny been down to the hospital, medical center, and visiting with all the children. His wife's a nurse down there, and they do this every year. And he also goes to other places that morning. Just kind of, it's a free thing. You don't charge him nothing. And Dan and Lou are back from Waco, Texas. And he's got a surprise. Well, I know what it is. For himself and one for the little girls when they visited over here, Carly and Carter and Cash, and well, I say little girl and little boy, and Coda Bear. And it's you'll see it when it comes out. And I think it's going to be cute. I've sight unseen by me except for a picture. Hey, baby.
Aren't you going over there?
Yeah, I'm getting a video up right now. I think he's going to lead it over here, I think.
Hey, G.
We're going to have a discussion about them goats. I've never seen goats jump like that. Not even our goats.
They're like deer. They're like little deer.
And today, I'm just sitting there on my phone, and they come in that back, and they just walked in front of me, walked into the bathroom.
That's them little children let that gate open.
Yeah, they left. It was.
And the back door.
I spanked her with my shoe, and she cried.
Who you spank?
I spanked Carter Lynn.
Oh, for leaving the door stuff open?
Because I had already told her, we'd already chased them twice. So do not open that gate. The goats will get out. Then I lost her, and the door was wide open, which I had left the door open, and then I saw the gate open, so she was out there.
Little goats went to the bathroom. Well, yes, cute. Okay, here we go. They're not altar broke yet, but they will be. That leads pretty good. Well, I said it did. A little miniature horse.
They don't know how to lead very good yet. They're very gentle though. I bought a couple
Ain't that cute?
so we could brush their hair.
It's not even big as them dogs. Probably scared of them dogs.
Yeah.
Well, they're not sisters, cousins. Cousin sisters, whatever they are.
Sister cousins.
Sister cousins.
Oh, look. All right.
Oh my Lord, she smells like a horse.
What's it supposed to smell like? Hey, let's
You
go.
gonna put her, G,
Let's go. Jason, turn, let's go.
G, you wanna put her in here or you gonna put her in the yard?
In, everybody in. Go.
That's up to you.
She got shelter and everything here until we get a nice place built for her.
Okay.
But lead her on in there is what you lead her.
Hey, honey, I'm gonna love her again.
Okay, baby.
Oh, Lord, they are going crazy.
They haven't been away from each other.
Ma'am?
They haven't been away from each other.
Mom, they've been in a field of 9 horses, so yeah, they've been in pastures and everything else. So it's not like they've been together, you know, they're...
She wanted to get her for the little girls, and the little boy, when they over visiting playing, they can have, let's say there's 2 of them.
There she is. Let's go to
Look how curly their little tails are.
Yeah,
Oh, good girl. Look.
yeah, they woolly.
Yeah.
They're woolly little guy.
This is gonna be so much fun.
They are gonna be fun. Your children are gonna have the blast with these little guys. They're not to ride. We're not gonna be riding them. They're just gonna love on them and play with them. Every child needs a horse, at least one to love on.
Rough looking. Oh, yeah.
That's gonna hurt them. That's gonna hurt them.
I'm gonna get over my brush. Okay, they're a little woolly, a little poor. We're gonna worm them. And I'm gonna go get her some hay right now. And I'll fill up her water trough. And Dan's got the feed. The lady said they're feeding them. And I'll bring her some feed. And I'm gonna let her stay in here. And I moved Sophie and the two girls over to Ivan Merrill's house. And eventually I may bring Sophie back in here, or the two young, maybe Cuddles and her little sister. They're gentle and they're real sweet, and let them all get along together. And then eventually we may move her to their backyard. But right now, I've got a storm coming in the, tomorrow, next day. She'll have good shelter, and I can put her in and close that door. She can't get nasty and wet. But they need a little care, worming, brushing. They're poor. We'll have to go read up on them. Never raised a miniature horse, and they're 8 months old. She named it Gidget. Come on, people, come on. Come on, Billy Jean. Let's go, get away from the gate. Hello, people. Come on, kids, let's go. I put Sophie in with the little miniature horse, Gidget. I was reading, I don't know anything about them, but I was reading about them. Some of you guys may know more about them, but surely you do. I know about horses, but not miniature. But it says they need somebody as a companion. Sophie's about the sweetest thing I have. Yeah, I have. So I'll put her in there. I'll put her in there with you. Then Woody, got hay put out in the car. You gonna drive? Are you driving, Woody? I don't like your driving. You don't drive good, Woody. You don't drive good, son. Thank you. Thank you. Woody don't drive good. You don't, Woody. I'm sorry. It wouldn't happen. I got hay put out. Go put a roll out. I'll put a roll out tomorrow. I do not want us to come out and put hay out on Sunday when it's raining. Okay. Well, come on. Come on. Okay, Sophie's going to be in here with her. And I'm guessing I brushed her a little bit. Gidget, you're not a bad horse, are you, baby? You're not a bad pony. No. No, you're not a bad pony. Don't say you are. Don't even act like you're a bad pony. What do you think? Woody says she got more hair than me, Papa. She got a lot more hair than I got. What's wrong with her? And these two are going to come in here in just a few minutes. I haven't spilt his feed, and they're going to clean it up. And then they're coming in here. And out of these three, she's going to find a friend. It's probably going to be Sophie. Sophie took care of Ivan. I know, baby, I know it. I know it. But I brushed her, and I wormed her. And as soon as those guys come in here, and I'm gonna go get her some fresh water. And Lou fed them when they got home, so I don't want to overfeed her and feed. So the lady sent some feed home with them, and Lou come out and fed both of them. She's cute, ain't she? She is cute. This is a good pen for her for the time being. G and I will be moving her to the backyard when I get it set up for her back there. Underneath that deck where those two little goats are, we can probably build her a little stall and make it nice. And that way it should be right there for the little girls and boys when they go out to play. And it should be right there by us. And she'll have them two little crazy goats over there for company. But it said, I was reading about them, they need a companion. They don't need to be by themselves, especially like right now. She just got here today, you know. We don't want her being scared out here. Oh, she's getting some water. I'm gonna get some more water in a minute, baby. I'll fill that thing completely to the top. But she don't need to be in here by herself the first night, you know. And Sophie would be good to her. And tomorrow, if it's rainy, I'll put her inside her Ivy's little man cave, and we'll close that gate. Yeah, she's found her hay now. Sophie back to back corners. I don't know, Papa. I don't know about this. What is it, Papa? What is it? Is it a dog or what, Papa? No, Sophie. Here's our dog. What do you think? What do you think, little man? What you thinking? Yeah, she's good, gentle. Yeah, she's good girl. She's just poor. You can feel her little hip bones. And the lady told Dan and Lou she wormed them a couple of days ago, but I want to be safe, so I wormed her. And I know it, baby. You miss your sister? Well, there's your new sister. She's bigger than you are. Yes, she is. Oh, no. Go. You cannot go outside. No, no. You gotta stay and keep her company, Sophie. You're trying to make an escape. No, Belle. What do you think, Soph? I don't know about this stuff, Papa. I just don't know about it. We're gonna get this dumpster moved somewhere besides right here, guys. It's those guys, they spill so much stuff out. They busted that concrete all to pieces. They're real rough. And it's not probably not their fault, it's just the equipment, you know, it picks that thing up and it slams it down. And it makes a mess out here. So that's gonna be a project we're gonna try to work on over the holidays, maybe. Not sure where we'll put it. Maybe down next to my shop down there somewhere. Yeah, we used to have it down that way. It might be even easier for them. They can pull up in Lester's driveway and back right into it, you know, maybe. I'm not sure, but it's kind of a mess here. Stop being afraid. You took care of Ivy. You can help keep our company till she gets moved over to them little crazy goats. Little Ginger and Mary Ann. She said, oh, Papa, she gets over there. These little two are on drugs or something. All right, I'm gonna go and get those two. See, look, there they go. There they go. That's the kind of trouble they get into. Look at them. They're gonna go get in trouble right now. So I'm gonna go get them and go and bring them back, put them in here. Gidget, Sophie, Cuddles, and her sister are all in there, and they got hay. They're not really sharing it yet, but they're in there, and they're not arguing. In fact, Cuddles and her sister don't know what it is, and Sophie's not really sure. So Sophie's staying off one side also. So little Gidget's kind of got the free run in there if she wants it. I don't know what the weather's going to do tonight, so I went ahead and put her hay in there, and close her in for the night. That way she'll be safe, regardless of what the weather does. All right, I'm gonna cut this off, guys, and go put my mule up and kick back with Heidi for a few minutes. Okay. Good morning, guys. I'm on my way to Tractor Supply, get some horse feed for Gidget. I'm gonna go check on her right now. She spent the night with Sophie and Cuddles and little sister, and it made her, here I go, rub my nose. It really calmed her down. I went over to Dan's for a little while last night, and sat on the porch with him and Kelby and Ben, just chatting, had a little fire going, and had some pizza. And when I come back, I went to check on her, and she's in there munching on her hay, and Sophie laying right beside her. I knew Sophie would be a comfort to her, and she never cried out lonely or anything. That's her first time away from her mom, you know. So if I'm shaking, you just hang on, just pretend you're on a cruise and the ocean's a little rough. All right, let's check on her and see what's going on, how they do it, okay? All right, here's somebody. Say, let me out of here. I'm coming, baby. Yeah, I have a stool set on out here yesterday when I brushed her. I'm here. I'm here. Well, look at y'all. Look at this family. Look at this family in here. Yeah. Oh, I see you, baby. I'm gonna let y'all out, okay? But I want y'all in here during the night in case it rains, okay? Gidget, you okay? You have a good night with them? These goats as big as Gidget. All right, I'll be back. I gotta run real fast. It's early. And I'll be right back. I'm gonna get another feed trough like that because I don't think it's a good ferry, a tree ferry. All right, baby. We'll leave another one down there for me. I don't think. And I'll be back, baby. Oh, ain't you sweet? Turn this off. Get somebody. Anyway, I'm gonna run and get another one of those feed troughs and hooks on the fence like that one because when I move her to the backyard with those other little goats, they will have fun with her. Those two little outlaws will have fun with her, and she'll probably love them just as much as she. Well, I'm not saying she loves these guys here yet, but she got along with them good. And Sophie was very, you know, motherly type to her, you know, like she was to Ivy. And but anyway, I'm gonna go and get that feed trough and get some feed that they've been feeding her, you know, same kind of feeds that don't mess up her little tummy. And I'll get back here and early. This is early. It's way early. They're open right now, and get back and do some chores. I got to put out a roll of hay today before this weather changes. It's supposed to rain, so that's why I'm gonna leave her in there until all this rainstorms pass away and get on out of here before I try to move her. See what the weather holds. We'll build something nice underneath that deck for her, and I may expand that pen on out into the front yard maybe, so she'll have more room. But we want her there close to the house so the little kids can play with her. And I'm gonna get some, I warmed her last night, but I'm gonna get some, I don't know if that stuff may have been a little bit outdated, so I'm gonna get some fresh warmer. And Dan said get him some, I get him some too. And we can both, I know they're wormy, you can tell. I mean, they're fuzzy anyway, this time of the year. But I think they're, just looking at them, they're wormy. Yeah, we'll get them wormed, cleaned out, and get them on that road. Because they're poor. They're poor, but the lady had them. You might say Dan rescued them. I guess you might say, in a sense. She had them in a pen with 9 horses, big horses. So you know they wasn't getting, and she's feeding them all together. So you know they wasn't getting their fair share. I guarantee you. When you got big animals like that and little animals eating together, the big ones are going to eat fast and push the little ones out. And that may be why they're poor, but we're going to get them back on the right track. And so I'm on my way. I'm on that road now. I'm going to cut this off. I love you guys. All right, guys, I'm back from Tractor Supply. And I didn't have a chance to have a cup of coffee with Heidi before I went, so I got my Heidi cup, and we're out here having a cup of coffee before I got started with my chores. I bought another brush for Gidget. I bought feed that the lady says what they've been feeding them. And I bought warmer. I already tell you that. And I bought her a little water trough. I want to get another one of those that hang on the fence. That big one hangs on the fence, but they were out. So I got the one like the bucket fairy left me down in that tree. I could go back and get the other one. Bree would probably be after me if I did. But anyway, I got just a 5-gallon galvanized pail. I guess you call it a pail, oval shape. I'll show it to you in a little bit when we go out there. And she did real well during the night with the goats. I was so proud of Sophie. Sophie's always been a sweet girl. I'm serious. When Ivan was sick, she stuck right by his side. When he laid down, you know, he couldn't get up when he laid down. I had to help him up every morning. But she would lay by him. She would be right there, I guess maybe give him a little bit of warm air or something, a little warmth or something. I don't know, but she'd be right beside him, which it wasn't cold in there. Well protected. But she always took care of Ivan, and she still loves Ivan. And he'll pick on her sometimes, but Ivan picks on everybody. You know, it's not like he's mean, he's got a grudge. He ain't got a grudge against her. But anyway, what's the Tractor Supply and that gift card I got? Whew, come right in handy. I appreciate that. I really did. Got the stuff I needed. I got her some alfalfa hay also, and a feed. I was gonna get Dan a bag of feed, but they only had one bag of that particular kind left, and I got it. But I called Dan, said, Dan, you can share. He said, Dad, don't worry about me. I already bought a bag. He went to Porter, got a bag. But Cleveland only had one bag left. Anyway, he said Porter had a whole pallet, so it'll last her a long time. But anyway, back to Sophie and her, Gidget, and Cuddles and little sister. They got along good all night. I went out and I checked them. You know, I was on my way home. They was doing fine. I went out this morning on my way. They were doing fine. Sophie laying there beside her, or where she's standing, you know. It was real cute. And I went ahead and warmed her this morning. I warmed her yesterday, that old warmer, but I wasn't for sure if it was still good, so I got some fresh. Because I know they're wormy. I know they are. I can tell it. So, and Dan, I got him some worm medicine. He wormed. I went over and wormed his also this morning. So they're going to be cleaned out now, and that's going to be a good thing. I just don't believe they was getting their fair share with 9 horses in a pen. I just don't. It's almost impossible when you're feeding something small with big stuff. The big stuff eats fast, and then they're going to come get the little stuff. You know, they're going to push the little people away. And so I've seen that all my life. You just can't do it. You got to separate them somehow, you know, so they all get their fair share. Anyway, I'm going to finish this cup of coffee and chat with Heidi a little bit and get up and get going. I sat her yesterday evening late and showed her the gifts that she got. And I know she's happy. I know she's happy to see all that. But anyway, I was telling Ronnie about that Camp Hattie sign I got, and he was so excited about that. He said, oh man, that's so awesome. He said, I'll watch your video. I was telling him last night, and so I'm sure he saw it this morning. He sometimes calls me and says, I was the first one to watch your video. The first one. All right, Ronnie, you already get an award for that. I'm going to cut this off and just drink my coffee and have a chat here, guys. And I love you guys. And I'll show you when I feed her up here in a minute. I'm going to brush her. And I got to feed up everything because it's still early. And later this evening, I'm going to do all those Christmas cards, okay? Might just do like a night video. I don't know. This there may be for tonight. I don't know. We'll see how it comes out, okay? Don't want to overload you. I don't want to overload you. I love you guys. I was sitting here talking to Addie, and I was thinking, Dogs, especially dogs, are smart. All dogs, I think, really are smart. You know, and that's maybe God made them special because they are so smart. It made them smart for us, you know, because they man's best friend and stuff, you know. And I've seen dogs in the past. They know when their time is getting short. I've seen dogs and known of dogs, and people tell me, and I've seen it right here. Dogs will go away on their own, go away to pass away, to die. I don't know why. They don't want to be a burden. They don't want to be viewed, you know, in death or something. I don't know, but I've seen that happen. Not just once, but several times. Go away to pass away, to die. I think Heidi knew, way before I knew, that her time was slipping away. And I think that's why she accepted Kippy and Woody to hang out with us. You know, we'd be riding and they'd be up underneath there, and she never scolded them. Now, she didn't like Kippy getting close in the bed, but she allowed Woody. I don't know, because I think she did know she was going to be leaving. Yeah, I think she did. I think she let them guys get close because of that. Oh well, just thoughts of an old man. This is the kind of help I get to feed up these two. Not a lot of help. They want to play, wrestle and play. Not be no arguing in here either. I'm not gonna put up no arguing this morning, okay? No arguing, neither one of y'all. Got it? You got it? I'm serious. Papa's serious. Oh, you big cow, go back out there and eat where you're supposed to eat. Move, I'll give you something, move. The other cows are eating out there, and you're up here. There. Come on, Kip, let's go. Go, Kip. Oh, boy. Thank you, Woody. Thank you, Woody, for being such a good boy. Yeah, Woody's in here. Okay. Let's move right now. I'm going to get hers and let her eat on the inside, and you three can eat out here, because I don't trust you. I do not trust you people. I'm coming, baby. Ginger says she's hungry. That's your new brush, okay? Ivan don't want to share his brush. No. Ivan ain't going to share his brush and tell you right now. You might want to forget that. Ivan does not share with goats or ponies or little horses, even little people. Okay? He won't share. You know, that's a sweet, that's a soft brush. You're like this. I put her in here to eat, and already she's missing Sophie. But Sophie will eat her food and her own. She goes behind that barrier, which is for the goats. It's for the goats back there, baby. Because Ivan couldn't go back there and mess with the goats. But she can, but she don't. It'll get you. Yeah. Nobody's ever brushed her or took care of her. And she just, no, they have not. And she don't know about all this kind of pampering. She just had to more or less scrounge for whatever she could get, and all of a sudden it's just laid out in front of her. Okay, I'm gonna leave her be here, because as long as and let her eat. Now I'll come back and brush her in a little bit. And yeah, I will. I'll come back brushing a little bit. Okay? I'll come back. I gotta go give them babies their bottles. Little crazy ghosts. Ginger and Mary Ann. Them two there. I can't do nothing without them two following me where we go, Woody. What's wrong with them two? We got work to do out here. We ain't got time for all that. No. Okay, guys, I come in to eat. G brought me something to eat. She just got home from shopping with Kim and brought dinner. And I'm gonna cut this off. Hope you guys enjoy it. Just stuff we did this morning and a little bit yesterday evening late. And I hope you'll enjoy it. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. And share with a friend. I love you guys. Y'all take care. God bless you. And Merry Christmas.